Hi guys, this is a video of my modified Air Tech 3000. In modifying this, I basically followed Ryan McNumber's write-up, which can be found on Nerf, and a video write-up which can be found on YouTube. Essentially, these are the parts you'll need to modify your Air Tech 3000. So basically, when you open her up, you don't need any of the extra crap here. All you need is this tank, and yeah, you don't need a glue gauge as well, or you can leave it if you want to. Okay, now I'll start onto the modifications done. Firstly was the rotating mechanism. This was the original spring. I changed it with a much beefier spring. And onto the pump. This is a Max Strike pump. I took a minimized piece of the original 3K pump tube and glued it over the Max Strike pump to keep it in place. At the front I did not put a cap, I mean the pump cap. Instead I used a piece of PVC. Okay, cut it to the exact size to fit in the shell. Okay, and this actually slides over the pump, and it's actually a good pump cap. Yeah, so yeah, just put it in there. When you pull out the pump, it will stop over here. Yeah, I use this because I didn't want to glue anything in place, even though you have to glue in the pump tube eventually. So in removing the glue gauge, what I did was, there was a piece of there was an L bracket here or something like that. I cut it down, and you can see I left a small nub here, and with that nub I cut it into a cone shape and wedged it inside the pump tubing. Yeah, and then super glued it in place. Okay, this part has to be minimized in order for you to reload, as well as the shell. Yep, I followed Ryan's the basic shape for the rear loading slot. And next thing is your turret. I do not have a drill press, so all these 6 holes were done by Dremel, which I think turned out really nicely. They all look really nice. However, one problem I encountered was this turret had really strong glue, and I put it in boiling water for like a minute, and when I took it out, I still had difficulty removing the stock barrels, and so some of the plastic chipped off of it. Yep, so that's about it. Okay, one final look before I close up. I have made some additions and adjustments to the internals. As for the tubing, you can see it is wired through this, so this will sort of replace the glue gauge, so the tubing can be seen from outside. Also, I put a PVC coupler at the back, and I wanted to keep the screw port, so what I did was I cut off a slot here as well as the bottom to fit in to accommodate the screw port, and then hot glued it in. Also hot glued the pump in. And lastly would be the rotating mechanism. I do not know whether other people have done it in another way, but this is how I did it. As you can see, the metal pin runs through here until there. What I did was I took the Night Finder ammo holder, I drilled a hole through the side, and I slid the metal rod through it to hold it in place. Once that was done, I just hot glued a lot of it to the shell so that it will not move. when you rotate the turret. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, let's take a look at the metal rod. See, it does not move. Yep. So that's about it. And yep, this is just a final look at the internals once they're done. And now time to reassemble it. Okay, so this is my 3K. I just got spacer from Ryan McNumbers, and I put on one at the front, so now my barrels are perfectly straight. Okay, as for the turret, every time it advances to the next barrel, you can hear the click compared to a stock 3K. As you can see, there's a very big difference. Okay, now I'll be showing you my 100% airtight seal. Okay, 3 pumps. Okay, so as you can see, the seal is very good. And now I'll be showing you all a firing test. I'll be using 6 Stephans. Okay, 3 of them are weighted with a 3/0 fishing weight, and the other 3 are with a steel washer. Okay, I'll be pumping each of them at 4 times, and also I'll be using a different target. Okay. As you can see, I'm no more using my regular piece of cardboard because it has been blasted to bits. So I'll be aiming at the priority box below. Okay, 4 pumps. And my last start. So 4 shots, and oops, you can see my dress. 2 of them made it through both sides. So yeah, this gun is a beast, and it gets insane ranges.